Hi, Amazing Collective. Welcome into my channel and welcome into a brand new week. I hope that you've all had or are still having a beautiful, happy, wonderful weekend. I hope that you're all feeling fully rested and recharged. I feel from the messages coming out for this week as a general message that there has been a lot of karmic release. There's been a lot of letting go of chaos in general, of drama in general, bringing in a more peaceful environment, setting healthy boundaries. This could be spiritually, this could be physically, emotionally, all of the above. If there has been chaos around you, I feel, beautiful souls, that that's going to start to ease as we move into this week. Mercury obviously comes out of retrograde today, the 11th, so small wins for many of us. But I always say there's a shadow phase as well, or a post-shadow phase. So with regards to communication, with regards to travel plans, tech things, all of that kind of, all of those kinds of things, you may find that it's towards the end of the week where you're really starting to see forward movement with a lot of things again. Easier communication, smoother communication, less, they're just giving me the word friction, less friction in conversations or butting heads if there's been some kind of situation around you. I'm going to say family or friends particularly. Could have been a work situation as well. Can also obviously be incorporating the collective energy right now, because there is still a lot of friction in the air. There is a lot of drama and chaos playing out. And your first card out today, now this is from my 22 Archangel deck, is Archangel Zadkiel Karmic Release. So this is the main energy of the week coming through for the collective. And his little message on the card says, it is time to release what is holding you back and step into a more radiant self. Now, the first thing, that just popped straight out of this card was this full moon in the background. And again, beautiful souls, and I know it's like a galactic sky, but it's like a full moon. It was like a full moon energy for me. We've just passed through the full moon on the weekend on the 9th of August. So usually there's still 2 or 3 days after a full moon where that energy is still lingering. In this card, it still feels quite strong. So over the weekend, you may have been doing a lot of releasing, right? Karmic purging. Some of you may have been quite emotional. There may have been emotional situations around you. This could have just been in the collective, but this, I feel, also may be personal or in situations playing out around you right now as well. Many of you working on your heart chakra, your higher heart chakras, there's a lot of intuitive vibes coming through in this card as well. A lot of throat chakra and third eye activations as well with these colors and these energies. Many of you may have been quite highly intuitive over the weekend, or your intuition is really starting to come online. Things that have been hidden from you, right, particularly with the full moon starting to become exposed is the word they just gave me. So things are starting to be exposed, and this is obviously happening in the collective right now as well. World events that are taking place. The mask is coming off, the light is being shone on the dark in so many different places and spaces. But beautiful souls, whatever has been holding you back, and holding you back also gave me that Mercury retrograde vibes, because essentially for the last 2 or 3 weeks, we have felt a lot of restraint or restrictions, reviewing, revising, recalibrating, all of the rewords, releasing, rejecting. All of those energies have been coming up in our own personal lives or around us, as well as in the collective. Some of you may have done, they're just saying, like a spiritual clean sweep. And this also represents to me like spiritual boundaries being placed. Some of you may have placed a spiritual boundary in your energy field, so they're just giving me the phrase thus far and no further. So you may have been putting up very strong spiritual boundaries right now with people, places, and things. This could also be blocking out a lot of or restricting what you're taking on board that is playing out in the collective right now or in situations around you. I feel from your second card, which is Archangel Michael, detach from this situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, right? So that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. And many of you, myself included, beautiful souls, pretty much number one on the list right now is I just want peace. I just want a peaceful, calm environment. I just want peaceful energy. I want to bring in peaceful situations, people that aren't, and they're just giving me the word antagonistic. And some of you may have experienced this, because here's Archangel Michael. Now, he's like in attack and defend mode. Some of you may have been under attack, beautiful souls. And again, spiritual attacks are at an all-time high right now, particularly with chosen ones and earth workers and, empath sensitives, however you reference yourself. But again, there may have been situations around you where it may have gone from 0 to 100. There may have been some harsh words because they're showing me the sword, particularly words, because Archangel Michael, communication, this is air energy as well, may have come out. Or you may have had to defend yourself, or you may have felt under attack from other people, from what they've done or what they've said, or conversations or drama that you were basically, and they just gave me the word embroiled in. And as I said before, this is also very heavy energy for the collective as well, right? So people are still in this kind of, they're just giving me the word antsy, So any little thing could just set them off. And a lot of the time, beautiful souls, this is the emotions that they're carrying within themselves, and they're just spewing that back out. They're just saying, letting some steam off as well. Maybe you have done this over the past few days. Take that as it resonates. But Archangel Zadkiel, an opportunity to disengage and step away from anyone or anything that is turning you into a version of yourself that you no longer recognize. That is this card in a nutshell. Perhaps over these past few weeks, that has been the case. You've had they're just saying high pressure situations around you that have tested your limits, tested your patience, tested your good-heartedness, they're saying as well. And again, this could be collective. You may have been brought into collective issues, people's opinions, talking about what's going on in the world. But I feel this is more personal situations, particularly if this is people from the past. People from the past coming back in, beautiful souls, you may have been putting up these spiritual boundaries because they were not nice people. They attacked you. They may have said harsh words about you. This could be exes from the past as well, ex-friendships, ex-personal relationship partners. Something around that energy, though, is very, very strong in this card. If you find yourself holding on to something or someone that deep down is causing you concern and pain, this is an opportunity for you to take giant steps towards healing and growth. Now, everybody that comes into our life, beautiful souls, are reflections of us in some way, shape, or form, or they're sent in as lessons and growth. Everything is lessons and growth, no matter how harsh or hurtful situations may have been. And the thing is, they're just saying too, sometimes it is important to say no and walk away. And so for some of you, this may be a test right now, people or situations from the past. And it may not even be those people. It may be a replication of a situation that you went through in the past, beautiful souls. Maybe in the past you were in attack or defense mode. And this is an opportunity now. The angels, your guides, are coming in to give you a similar situation to see how you're going to react. Are you going to react the same way, or are you now coming from a different level of awareness and a different frequency? Remember, responding, not reacting. Angels are here to acknowledge the emotionally and overwhelming time that you have endured and to let you know that you now have the chance to free yourself forevermore. Because Archangel Michael is coming in to say, I am here to cut these cords, to clear this energy once and for all. Release the stories that are no longer yours to live. Right? So again, over this full moon, particularly beautiful souls, many of you may have been doing just that, releasing old stories, old paradigms, old timelines, right? These people from the past coming back in whatever form it's been. Not all of them may have been antagonistic, beautiful souls, but it's whatever story, right? Whatever energy was attached. This may be coming back around for you this time to respond in a different way or to completely release these situations and people from your life. Right? And Archangel Michael is here to support you at this time. Beautiful souls, let me know, is this resonating? And of course, your little bonus angel feather deck message. Oh my goodness, even my words are still jumbling. Let me know in the comments how this has been in your life. Take action now. So again, we're getting the go-ahead, Mercury moving direct from today, that this week I feel they're just saying charged energy coming in this week. Take action, beautiful souls. If there's things that you have been putting off or things that have been delayed or stalled, I feel as though there's going to be an increase in action this week. And the little message says, the angels advise you that a project or idea that you have been working on is finally nearing the point of transformation. Now, I talked about these ideas and creative ventures. Oh my goodness, and light a candle is underneath that. Some of you may have done this over the full moon as well. This is just a secondary card. They said, take it. The angels feel your bereavement and loss and are here to wipe away your tears. It is now time to connect with your precious love. Some of you, I talked about this before with people or situations from the past. You may have regressed back to a very sad time in the past, beautiful souls. For some of you, you may have had lost, like passed over loved ones, may have been an anniversary or something like that around you, people that have passed. And there's some kind of connection happening right now to that event, to that person, to that specific date. Some of you may have lit a candle over this full moon as well, beautiful souls, to release a lot of this emotion as well. And they just said cry. Some of you may have also been crying, releasing and purging that pent up emotions, those stuck emotions, those suppressed emotions that maybe some of you have pushed down for the last couple of years, the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months. But this is movement forward for many of you, particularly with work, with ideas, creative projects, business adventures, business collaborations and partnerships. And again, I spoke about this last week. Hit me up in the comments if this is you, beautiful souls. I'm sending you all so much love. Have the most amazing, amazing day. And I will check in here with you on Wednesday for your midweek message and see what is happening. I love you all. Bye for now.